I'm done now. Oh, yeah, man. Try to get it back for me.
I got you.
Come on, George, get the rim! At the rim!
Nice, John.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Warriors taking on the Mavericks. For the Golden State Warriors, with a 6-4 record, they're reaching to go even higher with a win here. Mavs, Warriors, coming right up. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. We've got Thomas Bryant. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then it's Chuma Okeke, and it's Lively in at the 5. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Doncic against Curry. Basket's good.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Doncic against Curry. Wiggins outside.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
And so it's Golden State with it. Beyond the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Out of the pick and roll, Wiggins doing a nice job staying poised, causing the defender just enough hesitation where he can make his move.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Okeke. Doncic outside. Here's Lively. Oh, he tries a 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Wiggins outside. And here's Curry. Outside Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Okeke. Here's Lively, covered by Bryant. Back to Okeke. On the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Chuma Okeke.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Now the Warriors with it, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Kuminga, the pass to Wiggins. Got it. Wiggins has got his second bucket on the night.
Nice job contesting the shot. But once Wiggins gets to the height of his jump, not much the defender can do about that.
Now here's Doncic. Currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Wing shot on the way. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Here's Irving. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now. He can knock those shots down.
Curry passes to Bryant. Wiggins outside. Pass to Curry. The three is up. And the Warriors with another three.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Irving for three. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 5 points.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's Wiggins. He played a great game against the Lakers.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And it's all tied up.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Podziemski. 8 points in his last timeout. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He misses the free throw. And here in the early stages of the regular season, we're still seeing how the projections are going to match up with the actual standings, Clark.
And I love that. The projections are one thing. How it actually shakes out is quite another. It's always fun to see where the surprises are going to emerge because we know they will.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Zubac is checked in. That one's no good. You know, when we look at a player like Thomas Bryant, a very serviceable and confident big man, Clark.
You know, I like that he plays to his strengths, B.A. Doesn't really rush anything on offense, doesn't try to do things he can't do, and he certainly isn't afraid to get physical on the glass.
He manages to convert the third. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving finds Doncic. 4-3. And the Mavericks, another three.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Lets it go from 14. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Here's Podziemski. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Here's Akiki, covered by Bryant. Okiki can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Wiggins passes to Curry from deep three-point land. Mavericks with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Golden State calls timeout. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Now here's Curry, coming off a 12-point game. Here's Podziemski, fires from deep. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
That one falls.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Wiggins outside. Inside. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Assist goes
Boy,
to
Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Hounded by Wiggins. Pass to Okiki. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Count that one. Podziemski's got his second basket.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Now here's Zubac. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 so far. Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kyrie Irving. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Williams is checked in for Bryant. Tillman comes in for Kuminga. Tucker's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Primo in for Curry. He's perfect from the line this time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Warriors trailing. Here's Primo. Can't cash it in from close range.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Checked by Tucker. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Pass to Primo. Here's Tillman. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. Knocks down the long J.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Pass to Williams. Here's Tillman. To the inside. Tucker lays it up and banks it in.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Down low. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Tucker, no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Blocked. Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Pass to Primo. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Podziemski's got 9 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Warriors foul. Josh Freeman.
Morris, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for your Mavericks, Monte Morris.
On the clock. Williams from long range, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 9. Shoots over Hardy. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Mavericks leading. Hardy, the pass to Williams. Battles through traffic and lays it in. He's got 5. Here's Podziemski. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Williams misses.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Tillman. Here's Primo. Shot clock at 6. Williams from long range. And no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
1 minute left to play in the first quarter.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And he gets that one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Morris outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Tillman. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
11 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shoots from the elbow. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Dallas, number 7.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Grant Williams out there with Chuma Okeke. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Lively in at the 5, down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Okeke. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be, Brian."
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. Here's Curry. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Over Morris. Curry creates inside.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Here's Morris. Oh, nice D from Curry.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Wiggins passes to Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Primo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now Wiggins. That shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. To the middle. Here's Morris. Up and in on the layup. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Morris passes to Okeke. Rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
First free throw is good.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic checked in. And it's tied up with that one. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside. Lively with the bucket. Lively's gotten his first points in this one.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pass to Kuminga. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Doncic. He's covered by Curry. In the paint. Luka!
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Primo. And it's blocked by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Doncic outside. Back to Williams. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Irving looking around. Clock at 6. Launches to 3. Got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic? Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. It's stolen by Doncic. Shoots over Curry. And he can't bank that one in. Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. But Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalued the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Pass to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Shot from the low block. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Williams. Back to Doncic. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Bryant outside. Pass to Curry. Kuminga against Williams. Here's Podziemski. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 9. Count the basket. Kuminga's got 6.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Okiki. Here's Irving. And he makes it on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Irving for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, Irving can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Kuminga for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. He's got 11.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
From the arc. Doncic, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Kuminga against Williams. Lively passes to Okiki. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Pass to Williams. Williams knocks down the 3.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
Golden State calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
Substitution on the court.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at the Warriors, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, there's Dallas, 2 spots below.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're just inching their way toward the top of the standings. They're one of the early successes of this season.
I'm not sure how long they'll be able to stick around up there, but so far it's been a lot of fun to see how much progress they're making. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Curry surveys. Pass to Kuminga. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
They get it back.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
To the inside. Here's Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Releases. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tillman. It's Williams, high post. Tucker inside. He's guarded by Irving. From deep. Curry, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Doncic with the jam.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Here's Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes a first.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. The Warriors also with a sub. Primo's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Down low. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Primo. Still no points.
2 minutes.
Pass to Curry. It's intercepted. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Williams punches it home.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
1:33 left to play in the first half. Here's Primo. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
First personal
Let's take a
foul.
second to see which teams have been hitting the glass with a fury this season. In third, Dallas.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
And he drops it first. Both shots good from the strike. 1:24 left in the first half. Pass to Zubac. Shoots from the right block, and he gets it to go. Zubac has gotten his second bucket.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Tucker, the pass to Williams. Back to Tucker. Here's Tillman. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. Here's Tillman. It's rebounded by Morris. There's 42 seconds left to play in the half. From the low block. No good, a bit long that time.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Stephen Curry. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Morris on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Hounded by Wiggins. Pass to Lively. For 3, Hardy. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first half. Mavericks ahead, up 7. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Stephen Curry. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Podziemski in a 2-guard. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga.
Dallas ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 5-point game. Goes up from the top of the key. Back to Akiki. Second shot opportunity.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Podziemski. Here's Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass. Bryant's got his third basket on the night right there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
And here are the Warriors now, following the score by Dallas. Pass to Podziemski. Bryant outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Doncic. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that that kind of roughness is unacceptable. That's good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Wiggins. Puts up a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." BA?
Good stuff there, Allie. Thank you.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Curry with it. 16 points for him. Curry drives. Will it go? And it's good on the lay-in. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Here's Lively, covered by Bryant. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 11.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Outside Irving. And they'll get another chance. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Hauled in by Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They trail by 6. Kuminga. Pass to Bryant. Tries yet again. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, deflected. Wiggins looking around. Here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. Podziemski's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. To stop the drought, uses the glass to drop it in. Okiki's got 7 points.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. Podziemski's shot is good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Doncic. 27 points for him. And here's Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Now Irving, big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Timeout called, the Warriors. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's really taking it to him inside. So they got to find a way to slow him down.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Warriors also with a sub. Primo, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Here's Primo. Here's Podziemski. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Knocks it loose. He gets it in there. He has 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Primo, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Pajimski. Primo passes to Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Doncic. Tipped. Now here's Kuminga. 15 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Hardy. Pass to Doncic. Fades back. That one goes in. Doncic has got 31 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Just 5 on the clock, and the shot's good by Wiggins.
The main area of emphasis for Wiggins moving forward has to keep knocking it down from the mid-range.
Doncic passes to Zubac. Here's Lively. Zubac inside, working on Williams, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Wiggins. 7 points in the game. Williams misses. Doncic with it. Let's go with a three. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Williams defending. Pass to Doncic. And here's Zubac, hounded by Wiggins. Offensive board. Zubac against Wiggins. Here's Hardy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul, third team foul.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks.
Hardy.
On Saturday, the New Orleans Pelicans come to town. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Sacramento, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And the first one at the line is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Morris, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hits both from the stripe. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Williams passes to Primo. Here's Tillman to the paint. Primo, good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The Mavericks leading. Up top, Zubac. Pass to Morris. Goes up again, and Primo pulls it down. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Now Now here's Williams. Here's Tillman. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Tell you what, for a small forward, Wiggins is strong inside, and only growing in confidence, too. That's scary for the opposition.
Here's Zubats. Banked it in off the glass. Zubats has got 8.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Primo passes to Williams. Here's Primo, guarded by Morris. Pass to Tillman. Left side, Tucker. Here's Primo, guarded by Morris. Primo, good. Primo's got 4 points this quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Lively shot is off.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
It's Wiggins on the wing for the lead. It's rebounded by Zubats. And so Morris will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Hardy. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for Dallas, Hardy.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Wiggins outside. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Building and establishing comfort in the jump shot, something Wiggins has going for him now.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Chuma Okeke, Kyrie Irving out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Ivica Zubats, and it's Hardy in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Okeke. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
That one goes. Count it.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Morris. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Hardy. And yep, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Doncic is checked in for Morris. And the Warriors making a change here. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Doncic against Curry. Pass to Okiki. Back to Doncic. Inside. Outside for Irving. Clock at 4. Oh, and Bryant with the block. In transition, here come the Warriors. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And it's Irving off the drive. Basket counts. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
That's his third personal. First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Kyrie Irving.
That free throw good from Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Here's Pajemski. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Tucker. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Irving. Again, the Warriors score.
Okay, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
There's Hardy. Good on the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Thomas Bryant. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks making a change here. And both free throws good for Bryant. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas.
Mavericks timeout.
They've led by as much as 10. And Dallas calls time here.
Once again, your D-Town crew. Give him a hand, man.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Okiki. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Warriors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. And here's Bryant to the middle. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Bryant. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter. Fires it. Pass to Irving. Checked by Tucker. To the inside. Doncic. And a nice finish on the layup. Doncic has got 33 points.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Curry, and here's Kuminga for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga. At the line for 3.
Three shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. That one misses. And he nails the third.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And here's Doncic. Luka against resistance.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Bryant. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Podziemski, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. Here's Akiki. Down low. Here's Lively. And that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Doncic up top. Luka with the finish.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Kuminga. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Kuminga's got 8 here in this quarter. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Pass to Akiki. Back to Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
The first one falls. Doncic hits them both. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. The free ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Irving. Podziemski's shot is good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Lively. He shoots a 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Irving. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's a Kiki. Left side Irving. Shoots over Bryant. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. To take the lead. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Okiki. Pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. Covered by Bryant. Pass to Okiki. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Number 7. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Tucker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Stephen Curry. That one drops. He ties it up. And here are the Mavericks now. Now Doncic. Here's a Kiki. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Takes a 3. Oh, Kiki's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
To the middle. Shot from 12. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Lively with the bucket.
From Kyrie Irving.
Golden State is gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. He takes it in. The kick out to Wiggins. Second chance effort. And right through it goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Lively. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Wiggins. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 5. Tucker, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Williams defending. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 1-point game. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Pounded by Wiggins. Here's Lively. Dallas, no good that time either. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Pajemski. Inside. Here's Wiggins. It's tipped. Here's a Kiki. Pounded by Wiggins. And he gets the bucket. And And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Golden State calls timeout. They're down by 1. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. A minute 53 left in the fourth. 10 feet away. Curry strong against the coverage.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Now here's Irving. Kuminga pulls it in.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pounded by Wiggins. Shoots off the step back, and the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Left side Curry.
Good! And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Irving. Money.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And the Warriors with possession here. Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, great D on that shot. And it's off the mark. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, not much phases Kyrie Irving. I mean, I love him in this clutch spot.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Curry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Curry nails both of them.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
The maturation process of Doncic continues to be quite fun to watch. Welcoming any opportunity to get himself to the line. This guy likes the big moments.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Team is in the middle. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, hard to think of a player who has more responsibility to his team. Doncic, once again, being called upon to win a game for them.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And here's Curry for 3. And so it's Dallas winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.